Nano Banana 2. So Google did it again. The image model that shocked the AI world just got upgraded. Yes, that is Google has released the next version, that is Nano Banana 2. Its official name is Gemini 3.1 Flash Image. So let's break it down in simple terms. So what happened? Google first launched Nano Banana and it set a new standard for AI image generation. It became popular because of its quality and speed. Now Google is back with an improved version, that is Nano Banana 2. And interestingly, it did not get beaten by competitors, it got beaten by its own upgrade. So, what makes Nano Banana 2 so special? Because this model combines two powerful things. The first one is studio quality output, as if it is professional creative tools, and the second one is super fast generation speed. So in simple words, you get high quality images without waiting forever. So what is new compared with the older version? Nano Banana 2 blends the high quality output from Google's Pro models and the speed and efficiency of the Flash architecture. That means it's not just creative, it's not just fast, it is both. So why does this matter? Before this, you usually had to choose either high quality but slow or fast but lower quality, right? So you have to compromise one of them. Now, businesses and creators can get enterprise level image generation or faster workflows or better creative control. So this is very useful for marketing teams or designers or content creators or AI product builders, right? So what are we going to do here? So in this video, we will explore Nano Banana 2's features and we will also test with real-time scenarios and let's see how it performs. Because specs are one thing, real world performance is what truly matters, right? So Nano Banana 2 is not just an upgrade, it's Google combining speed and studio level quality into one powerful image model that could redefine AI image generation for creators and businesses. Okay, now let's understand what's actually new with Nano Banana 2. If I had to describe Nano Banana 2 in one simple phrase, it would be speed with quality. Okay, so this new model removes the old problem of choosing between fast image generation or studio level quality, right? So you had to compromise one with the old version, right? Now with the new version, that is Nano Banana 2, no more waiting for high quality images. The original Nano Banana created beautiful eye-catching images, but there was one issue, it could be slow, right? So Google fixed this by optimizing the architecture and reducing the latency, which means less waiting time, right? And making the image generation much faster. Okay, so with this, the creators can quickly test their ideas or they can edit the prompts or refine the images or iterate multiple times, right? So all without long delays. Okay, so this is not just a speed update, right? It comes with other capabilities as well, such as real-time web grounding. Okay, so this is powerful, right? So the model can pull live information from Google search. It can use real world reference images or it can render accurate locations or people and objects, right? So that means better accuracy when generating real world content. Okay, and the next feature is advanced text rendering and translation. So this is a big upgrade. So Nano Banana 2 can generate sharp, clear text inside images and it can create posters, mock-ups, banners and ads. It can translate the text directly inside the image itself. So you can create one design and instantly localize it into multiple languages, right? So you can translate into different languages. So this is very useful for global marketing, right? And the next major feature is strong subject consistency. So this is huge for storytelling. So the model can maintain the same look for up to 5 characters on the image. And it can keep consistency for up to 14 objects, 5 characters and 14 objects, and it can preserve visual identity across multiple images. So because of this, it is very easy for storyboarding, or if you are generating comics or brand campaigns or multi-scene creative projects, right? The other important feature is high quality output formats. So Nano Banana 2 supports YouTube format, or it can also support Reels and Shorts format, and ultra wide formats or multiple resolutions, right? So you can generate the image in multiple formats, and it can generate fast 512 pixel images for quick drafts, or up to 4K unscaled images for high end use as well. Okay, so you can do both. So whether you need quick previews or production ready visuals, the Nano Banana can handle both. And it is very easy to access. You can use Nano Banana 2 directly inside Gemini web interface itself, and it is currently free for all the users, so that is the best thing. So before we experiment, Nano Banana 2 finally solves speed versus quality problem and delivering fast, high quality, consistent and enterprise ready image generation that's practical for real world creators and businesses, right? So we will test these 5 different examples: the infographic test, translating text inside images, okay, and storyboarding characters, and smart text based image editing, and real time weather based image editing. Okay, so we will test Nano Banana 2 with all these 5 different examples. So let me take you to Nano Banana 2, so you can access from Google Gemini website. Okay, so the first thing is, I am trying to give this prompt: generate a top down flat lay style infographic explaining how artificial intelligence works from data collection to final output. Maintain a clear left to right visual flow with connected arrows between each stage. Use clean modern design elements and ensure absolutely zero spelling errors in all text labels. Okay, so this is the prompt I'm giving, and now click on submit. So now you can see loading Nano Banana 2, right? So it is using the latest model. So let's see the image that it will be generating. So it is refining the workflow. So you can see, right, how artificial intelligence works from data to final output, from data collection and sourcing, right, and data pre-processing and cleaning, machine learning and model training. Next stage is model evaluation and testing, deployment and inference, output prediction and action, right? So from stage 1 to all the way to the final output, right? So let's see how we can do the language translation within the image itself. So this is the prompt I'm giving: generate a high-end modern advertisement mockup for a premium smartwatch placed on a reflective surface with dramatic studio lighting. Include the bold English headline, "Own Your Time," in large, perfectly spelled typography. Ensure cinematic shadows, ultra realistic reflections, clean composition, and zero text distortion. Okay, so let's see what image it will be generating. So loading Nano Banana 2. So let's see how this advertisement mockup will be generated. So you can see it is clearly saying "own your time." It is able to generate the high-end images very fast, right? So you can see precision, elegance, capability, right? So this is the realistic advertisement mockup, right? Now let's take it to the next level. So now let's try to change the text on this image. So what we are trying to say here, so take this same image, that is the high-end advertisement mockup of the premium smartwatch, and localize it by translating the English headline "Own Your Time" into Spanish without changing the original image composition, dramatic studio lighting, reflections or shadows. Ensure the Spanish text fits naturally, maintains perfect typography, and has zero spelling or layout errors. Okay, so we are trying to change from English to Spanish. So let's see how this works. So you can see it converted from English to Spanish, right? So if you see, this was the original image that it generated in English, and this is the Spanish image. So this matches the original text almost perfectly, right? So what's really impressive is that Nano Banana 2 did not just translate and insert the Spanish text convincingly, it also got the translation spot on, right? So this makes it a powerful tool for creating multilingual graphics quickly and accurately. So instead of Spanish, you can replace with any other language, right? And now let's see how it works with storyboarding characters, right? So this is the prompt I'm giving. Create a detailed character design of a futuristic space explorer wearing a holographic helmet and armed suit. Using this exact character, generate 3 completely new scenes: floating in a vibrant alien jungle, standing on the deck of a high-tech spaceship, and navigating a crumbling desert colony. Okay, so first it has to generate this futuristic space explorer, and then it has to generate these 3 as well. So let's try to submit and see. Okay, first we asked it to generate the futuristic space explorer, right? So this is the character design, and here you can see it is alien jungle float, and this is the spaceship deck. Then the scene 3 is desert colony navigate, right? The design is consistent across all different environments, right? So you can see every single small feature is perfectly maintained across all these 3 different scenes, right? So that means you can generate multiple storyboard characters, right? This is especially impressive because previous versions of Nano Banana had trouble keeping characters consistent like this, but we are able to do with this latest model. And now let's see one other example. Let's see if we can do the smart text-based image editing. So first let me upload an image here. So this is the image I uploaded, right? With 3 people. This is the plain image. So I've uploaded here. And now let's try to give the prompt here. Take this image and transform the scene into a futuristic space station. Change the characters' outfits to sleek astronaut suits. Keep their poses and positions exactly the same, and don't alter the subjects themselves. Let's test this as well. So you can see this was the original image, and now you can see we asked it to transform this into the futuristic space station, right? So this is the space station. So this is so impressive, right? So the characters stayed exactly in place and their outfits were updated naturally according to the instructions. So Nano Banana 2 was able to completely revamp the image while keeping the key visual elements intact, right? So this is very impressive. Okay, so now let's see one other example. So let's see if it can gather the real-time information. So let's test if it can get the real-time weather-based image editing. So this is the prompt we are giving. Create a photorealistic view from a riverside cave in Venice, looking out over the Grand Canal. Make sure the scene accurately reflects today's live weather. So you can see, including lighting, reflections on the water, and atmospheric conditions. Okay, so let's see if it can get the real-time weather-based image. So let's click submit. So you can see the weather in Venice, it is 47 degrees Fahrenheit now. See the image that it generated based on the current time zone in Venice, right? So you can see this image looks straight out of a high quality Instagram post, right? So if you had to tell a friend that you took this snap, they would easily believe, right? So the scene perfectly captures the city's current time and weather, right? So while testing Nano Banana 2, we have noticed few important things here. So the first thing is specificity matters. That is, Nano Banana 2 works best when your prompts are clear and detailed. That is, the more precise you are with the prompts, the better the image output. Okay, so basically ask clearly and you will get the clear image. And then it also has built-in guardrails as well. So even though it is powerful, Nano Banana 2 won't generate images with copyrighted content. Okay, so avoid using any company logos or famous brands or any other protected entities in your prompts. Okay, so with the pro version you also have the redo option, but in the free version we don't have that option here. Nano Banana 2 is free for all Gemini users. That is amazing. And some advanced features require a subscription. That is if you have to redo these images, right? And also free users can hit limits very quickly. So keep that in mind as well. So Nano Banana 2 is a powerful beginner friendly image generator, right? But the key to great results is clear prompts. Okay, while it has some limitations, it still is an impressive tool for free and a solid choice for creators and businesses, right? Now let's see the benchmarks. So let me take you to the leaderboards page. So this is the leaderboards page, right? So view overall rankings across AI image models based on their ability to generate images that accurately deliver on text-based prompts. So this leaderboard represents text to image generations, right? So these are the different models. So if you see the early results here, Nano Banana 2 ranks among the best visual AI models, which is nothing but Gemini 3.1 flash model, right? So people are already calling it as one of the fastest and most accurate image generators, right? And then if you notice here, this is faster than before, right? So the older version is here, Gemini 2.5 flash image, right? So it beats its predecessor, that is Gemini 2.5 flash image, by dramatically reducing wait times. Okay, so despite being faster, it also follows prompts and instructions accurately. So just like the heavier Gemini 3.1 Pro image model, right? So that's why it is powerful and efficient tool for anyone creating high quality AI visuals. Okay. So what did we learn here? Nano Banana 2 removes long waiting times while still delivering advanced features. So features like perfect text generation and consistent characters like we saw here. So the old trade-off between speed and quality is gone. And it is useful for everyone. If you are a marketer localizing global campaigns, so like we saw here, it was able to convert this text from English to Spanish, right? Or a creator building comics or storyboards. So Nano Banana 2 makes your workflow faster and easier. And it is also setting a new standard. So this model is quickly becoming the go-to tool for high quality image generation. So the bottom line is it is shaping the future of visual content creation. Okay, so in short, Nano Banana 2 combines speed, precision and creativity, which is making it as a must have tool for creators and businesses who want stunning visuals without compromise. All right, thank you.